Hello. How are you? My name is Cricket. I also go by Chow Yun Smut. Welcome to the corner booth. This is basically the Denny's or other late night eatery equivalent on the internet in the corner booth during bar rush. We hang out, we talk about just about anything and everything except drama and politics. Hey, Panda Kelly. This is a highly interactive show. I talk to the chat a lot. The chat talks to me. The chat talks amongst themselves. Hey, Dilrod. Hey, Dwan Gloves. Yeah, we just hang out. We shoot the shit. Good morning, Duff. Oh, honey. Hi. It's good to see you. And hello, Daniel Orick. So, I stayed up all night last night because Mom needed some sleep. And she asked me if I would come up every once in a while to check on my stepfather and make sure he was still breathing. And the third or fourth time that I went upstairs, I saw her standing by his bed. Hello, Miss Sunrise Dawn. And I knew that he was gone. So at 8 o'clock this morning, my stepfather went on to his next adventure, whatever that may be, if there is one. We don't know. Whomever it was during the last show who gave me the suggestion to give him permission to pass, thank you. Because I had asked Mom, and she said that she had, but we both did it again. And I guess it worked, because he slipped off with no fanfare, no agitation, no nothing. Just stopped breathing. And that was okay. Hey, Shar. Hi, Riley's Human. So then it was call the hospice people, and they were out here with a quickness, and they washed his face and his hands and his feet, and they prepared him so that because it was an at-home death, the ME needed to sign off on it, which is fine. He was comfortable. He was at home. Hello, Amanda in Alaska. He could see out the window. He could see the blue jays and all the other goofy birds. And he was surrounded by his family. What better way? He knew that it was okay for him to go. He knew that he absolutely had permission, and that we didn't want him to suffer any more than he absolutely had to. So he made his choice, and he let go. And I'm glad that he did. Thank you, Riley's Human. Hello, Rosalang. Good to see you, honey. Hello, Shut Up, Matt. Yes, on to the next adventure. 100%. Grieving is for the living. Funerals and services and all that stuff, it's for the living. It's not for those who have passed. Jerry just turned a page. Oh, it will. Hey, Diane Phelan Muller. It will, Rosalang. His memory will be a continual blessing. He was an incredible man. He was a farmer, a sheriff's deputy, an assassin, the head of the comm center for the state patrol. He loved animals, and animals loved him. The one word that I can think of to describe him is inclusive. He didn't know that he was such a fan of teenagers until he hooked up with my mom and spent time at our house and realized that, yeah, she had 3 kids of her own. But then there were all the other kids that we either adopted or they were just there. And that never stopped. This family has always been like that. And he was always like that. Gay, straight, black, white, native, mixed, trans, male, female, it didn't matter. We took them all in. And he was right there for it, 100%. So, my friend Devin came over and she said, "What do you need?" And I said, "Well, when we were at the grocery store yesterday, we stood in front of the coffee display for 5 fucking minutes and I completely forgot to pick up coffee that we needed. Derp. And so, yeah, we need coffee." She brought coffee. She said, "Do you want snacks?" I said, "Some Danish would be good." She said, "For the cat?" I said, "Yes." Because Mochi apparently likes raspberry Danish. I don't know if I mentioned that last time I went live, but Mochi loves raspberry Danish, which is weird, but okay. You know, she's 17. She does what she wants. Hello, Knit Pearl, and hello, Eric Levitt. Yes, I am. Hello, Seashell B. I am receptive to the support that y'all are supplying to me, and I have been receptive all day. I've reached out for it. I sent out a lot of text messages this morning and this afternoon and this evening, depending on time zones, letting people know that he was gone. I know cats are so individually fucking whack in their own way. They really are. They're just bonkers, every single one of them. But they're great. They're great. And I love the shit out of all of them. So yeah, we called hospice. They got out here with a quickness. Our 2 family friends, Devin and Willow, came out and they hung out with us. Yes, cats always do what they want. And yes, Shar, you know what? Smother me all you want. I'll take all the virtual hugs, all the real life hugs, all the anything that anyone has. And I appreciate them all. I've gotten messages from people all day. Mark Hardman mentioned something in Reese's chat earlier, and Reese, who is one of the people that I texted this morning to let her know that he was gone, and she and I had been texting throughout the day, and she was absolutely lovely, and she said that she wasn't going to say anything until it was cleared with me. It's absolutely cleared with me. This has never been a secret. I've never had any reason to hide what was going on with my stepdad. And Jerry, we feel like the rapidity of his decline and his passing is thanks to all of the prayers and the gifts and the juju and the good wishes and everything else that y'all have been sending from all over the world. I'm glad that it happened quickly. It was startling, but I'm glad that it happened the way it did, because I wanted him to be miserable for as short amount of time as possible. So my friends came out. She brought Danish for the cat. She brought coffee for us. Willow came out. You've only seen her like once in the chat, but she's been a family friend since my sister was in high school. Eventually, Mom was in contact with the Cremation Society, and the guys from there came out eventually, and they were very respectful when they picked up my dad. They treated him with care and kindness. I couldn't ask for anything more. Hospice is going to be checking in with us for the next 13 months to make sure that we're adjusting correctly, which is an absolute blessing. And also thank you to everybody in Reese's chat who was putting out the ones and sending up the prayers and holding me up and holding my mom up. It was incredible. And I appreciate it so much. So much. So they came and got him. I had been up all night. Mom had at least gotten some sleep. But because we were both kind of, people are like, what do you need? I have no idea. Neither does Mom. And I think we're probably going to be like that for a while. So maybe it's just like, thank you to one of the people who is in this chat. I don't remember her chat name. She sent me this. It was in this box. This beautiful silver cuff. And on the inside, it says, "See you in heaven." And I think that's more of a... Do you think that's more of a giving thing or a receiving thing? It's probably more of a giving thing. So I'm going to put it on my left wrist. I've been waiting to put it on until he passed. And now it's on my wrist. This has been hard. Seeing anybody, and if this is triggering to you, if it's too much, if you need to step away, that's all right. That's okay. I'm okay with that. It's difficult. And this has been such a hard experience for all of us. But it's been worth it. 100%. He went the way he wanted to go, in a place that he knew. There were no beeping machines. There was no automated blood pressure cuff. The most annoying thing he had to deal with was the O2 monitor that we would clamp onto his finger every once in a while, just to get his pulse rate and find out what his oxygen sats were. So we knew if we had to turn up the the output on the oxygen concentrator. The oxygen concentrator and the Hoyer lift are both going to be picked up tomorrow. Mom went out around 1:30, and I was just feeling dizzy and out of it and unstable. And I said, Mom, I have to go to bed. And she said, yeah, I bet you do. So I went to bed. I got a solid 6 hours sleep. Hey, Shannon C., thank you for sending the love. And shut up, Matt. I will not neglect my self-care at this time. I promise. Tampa B Man texted me earlier, and she said, now is the time for you to take care of yourself as well as you take care of everyone else. And I heard that loudly, and it resonated. So I will. But I went to bed. She went out with Willow. They ran around and got a whole bunch of stuff done. They went to the Cremation Society. She made phone calls. They went to a tea place that Mom had gotten a gift card for. They ran all over the place. And they came back after 6 hours of sleep. I got up. I went upstairs. Mom was still making phone calls, but I got the rough idea. She got in touch with the pastor at the church that is nearby that we'll be having services for my stepdad. And the pastor wanted to know his favorite hymn. And we told her that his favorite hymn is the Beer Barrel Polka. And she said, I'm from Wisconsin. I actually know the Beer Barrel Polka. We can absolutely make that happen. Oh, I am going to be taking care of my mom, Eric. I am. 100% I am. Because it's what I do. Good morning, Maya, and Care for JC. Good to see you. Thank you so much. And I know that Mrs. Cricket's mom also appreciates all of y'all so much. She really does. She really, really does. And speaking of y'all, let me see if I can just, I'm dealing with the chat. You and your mama gave him the best send-off anyone could wish for. Thank you for being there for and with him. Yeah. Wouldn't do it any other way. Dawn Gloves, giving the important reminder, please hit the like or the dislike, whichever you choose. As you come in, please, take off your shoes when you come in my house. And please check to see if you're still subscribed. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. Make sure to hit that notification bell. Touch my tra-la-la, my ding-ding-dong. Select all notifications so that you know every single time my random ass goes online. I think that that's going to be happening more frequently now that that I don't have to be on duty 24/7. Duff, Xena Marlene, to you, my sweet. I love that you threw out the Musk lifesavers for everybody and managed to catch one yourself. That's amazing. But if you're one of the ones who caught a membership from her, please, please say thank you in the chat or in the comments. I know that, the words that I've been saying most frequently have been thank you. And they don't feel like enough. But Xenu Marlene, to you, Duff, thank you so much. I'm glad you were able to share part of his life story with us and that you and your mama were both there. Yep, absolutely. Looks like Eric's Bar and Grill is being going through a bit of a reno right now, and that's totally fine. Eric, take your time, get that reno right. But I guess Shar is now making hot chocolate for everybody. The bracelet is beautiful, Duff. It is. And like I said, I cannot remember the chat name of the person who sent it to me. She also made sure that I got Doritos and Fresca in my time of need. And I have so much appreciation for that. Oh, let's see. Care for JC, thank you so much for your super sticker. Thank you. I appreciate you a lot. Replay crew, hey Pearl. Good to see you, sweetheart. I haven't been paying attention to a lot of emails. I've been otherwise focused. But thank you, Pearl, for showing up. I appreciate you. And replay crew absolutely rules. I love my replay crew, and I love my chat. You guys are incredible. You teach me so much, and you have given so much support, not just to me, but to Mrs. Cricket's mom and to Mr. Cricket's dad. And I appreciate all of you so much. It really does feel like thank you isn't enough. When I was chatting with Mark Hardman last night, we were having a really good conversation. And he said, imagine a language that's focused on gratitude. Like, we know that the Inuit have 52 words for snow. Thank you just doesn't seem sufficient. It doesn't seem adequate. And all I had was kamsamnida, gomabsamnida, because those are two different levels of thank you in Korean. Merci beaucoup, danke schön. There's so much. It's just not enough. It's not enough to express how grateful I am to have all of you guys around. If we haven't yet, I think we need a Xenu Marlene for Cricket's stepdad, now free of the fucking cancer. Damn straight. Xenu Marlene, Jerry. Fly free. And you best report back. Girl, you know you got Porp Reports on tap. Total request kind too. Nice. When did it change from horseradish to musk lifesavers? Because I didn't want it to be like sauce packets of any kind. Because I'm not trying to bite anyone else's style. I just couldn't figure out what it was. But musk lifesavers are the shit. Sorry, Ann Casillas. Sorry, Choo Choo. Sorry, BFF. They are the shit. But it changed from horseradish to musk lifesavers now, because I came up with another thing that it was last week, and now I don't remember it. Did you guys have everything set up for what he wanted after? Yes. I'm dealing with that convo right now with my family. Just curious. Hope it's okay to ask. Shannon, everything is okay to ask. If it's something I don't want to answer, I'll tell you, but I won't be offended by the question. Yeah, I will never be offended by the question. We knew what he wanted. We had advanced directives. There were going to be no heroic measures, no CPR, no cracking of ribs and all that other bullshit. And he slipped away just the way that he wanted to. And it's good. So, we knew that he wanted to be cremated, and that's what's going to happen. Mom's going to take his ashes down to a place in Wisconsin where they used to live. and spread his ashes near the Bad Axe River, because he was a bad axe. But also, they had some really magical times when they were living down there, and it's totally appropriate for her to do that. I'm going to take a small amount of the ashes and have them mixed with ink so that I can get a tattoo. I don't know what it's going to be. I'm going to do the same thing with some of my sister's ashes. I have an idea of what hers is going to be. I don't know what I'll get for him yet, but I'm thinking on it. But yes, you're having that convo right now with your family. Please have that convo with your family. Please get it in writing as to what they want. It's so important. And when your family is left by themselves after you've gone, yeah, you don't have to worry about it anymore. But even just today, the cost of the cremation. Do you know it costs $500 to put an obituary in the newspaper now? It does here. That's fucking ridiculous. We can't afford that. We have to pay for the cremation. We have to give the honorarium for the pastor at the church, and we have to give another honorarium, $5 per plate, for the lunch after the services at the church. He is hooked up with the American Legion, and he is entitled to a military send-off, and we're making sure that he gets it. It's like $3,000 just for the cremation and everything that encompasses. She went and bought a box at Home Goods to keep his ashes in until she spreads them, because the Cremation Society, and I am not joking about this, is charging $50. That's a 50, $50 for a cardboard box to put the cremains in. What the fucking fuck? Like, I thought weddings were a racket. So yeah, it's a lot. And if you go through the Cremation Society, you're paying that shit up front. If you go through, mom took a loan from a friend waiting for the life insurance to cash in. When the life insurance cashes in, then she's just going to give that directly back to the friend that she was able to give the loan to, get the loan from, rather. But a Cremation Society expects payment up front. If you go through a funeral home, a regular funeral home, then you can like pay later, but it's going to be another additional $1,000. So what the fuck, you know? I mean, the whole thing is so expensive. Then we're going to have to see about in memoriam cards and what that's going to cost. I don't know how long we're going to be able to afford to stay in the house. There's so much. Death is expensive, and it shouldn't be. Good to see you, Barbara. But yeah, please set this shit up ahead of time. If you're going to be cremated and you have a cremation society in your state, buy the membership. Start getting it paid off in advance. Do the things, please. It's only, have your advance directives on file. If you're going to do a DNR, have that on file. Make sure that your wishes are known. Make sure that your beneficiaries are designated. Make sure that you have a will or a trust set up. Please do that. Yes, they do nickel and dime you when you have a loved one pass. 100%. Maya says, I imagine death is like birth in reverse. In both cases, loved ones are saying goodbye in one end and welcoming you in the other end. Yes, absolutely. Dove says, I'd like to say thank you to you for your company, for the connection, the giggles, and even the tears. It's a blessing for us all. We appreciate you right back. Thank you, Dove. Chat assemble. Yes. Hello, Kimberly Gabaldon. Panda Kelly, thank you for your super chat. Or your super sticker, rather. Fan character sending hearts with their hands. Hearts, hearts, hearts. Thank you. And thank you, Barbara, for your super chat. I love you right back, honey. And I appreciate your words tonight. I really do. Dancing in the rain. Hello. Good to see you. May stepdad rest in peace. He will. And his memories live on in your hearts. Yes, 100%. Zena Marlene to Jerry. Again, it's going to be a lot of those. Panda Kelly, I'm thinking I should prepay for my own arrangements. It's a great idea. Why are you going to lose the house? Because we're still paying on the mortgage. Because the house is not paid off. And the solar panels on the roof are not paid off. And so we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. He only had $5,000 in life insurance. So we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. No one has ever been given total request porp report access, by the way. Total request porp report access. Let me think about what I want for that. I hope it sounds okay, but I'm relieved it was not prolonged and he is free of pain now. I am too, Care for JC. 100%. Absolutely. I did not want this to be dragged out and miserable and awful. Hey, Rain Virus. Hi, sweetheart. About to go to bed, saw you were live and wanted to see how you're doing. I'm upright. I'm upright. And grief is fucking weird and it's going to hit me in waves. Hey, Jeannie Hansen. Good to see you. Grief is hard and it's going to hit in waves. I'm doing my best to just allow the processing to happen. And that's all I can do. I'm not shutting it down. I'm not trying to be stoic. What you see here is exactly where I'm at. And I'm in a pretty good place. I feel like we did right by him. We did our best by him. And he got to see the drawings that my BFF did for his children's book before he passed. He gave her a smile. He nodded when she asked if she was on the right track. I made his Jerry drops. We were spooning liquids into his mouth or using touthettes soaked in like ginger ale or whatever so he could have some flavor. But we did everything we could. And now if I can just keep doing the squats that I was doing before, maybe I'll be stronger when I come out of this. But yeah, it's a lot, but we did the right thing by him, and I know that. And I'm feeling good about it. So yeah, that's totally okay to say. It is insane, Kimberly. It absolutely is. Cremains is an actual word. I did not make that up, Shar. I wish I was that brilliant, but I did not. Bo Beats, thank you for gifting memberships. You gifted 2 of them. Thank you so much. Zena Marlene, to you, sweetheart. Barbara says, a side note, don't leave too much of a hoard behind. It's a lot. Tell me about it, because when my sister passed, I had to clean the apartment out that she'd been hoarding for 17 years. Danielle Orick, my husband and I are going to get more life insurance. Ours isn't near enough right now, and I don't want my daughter stressing more than needed. Yeah. Yeah, it can be really a lot. Does the military offer death benefits? I am not sure. But grief is weird, Barbara, right? However, the lawyer who was handling the wills is going to send over information about VA benefits. And if anybody was a veteran, it was this guy. He was in the Army. He wasn't in Special Ops. He was in Black Ops. Initially, he had his hands, there were little gaps between his fingers. He had his hands surgically broken and reset. So those gaps were gone. He was taught a thing called touch kill. He did a lot of shit for the military. He wasn't expected to come back alive. He did. He was one of 2 out of his group that did. We have never gone through the VA for anything. But I'm really hoping that now, after the service that he gave this country and the sacrifices that he made, that the VA does right by him. I hope Jerry is enjoying a welcoming corner booth wherever he is now. I hope that he's get back in touch with all of the animals that we've lost and the ones that he's lost, including his favorite cow. Her name was Roni, and she used to lick his head and clean him like she was one of his calves. She loved her. She loved him. He loved her. There was a bull that he used to be able to ride just doo-doo-doo when he was a kid. The birdie that landed on the bill of his hat and turned upside down to yell at him when he came out late with the food. He was a very special man, Danielle. 100%. Shar, I'll explain it to you later. He was a very special man. He did a lot. Grief is strange and also a sneaky bitch. Yes, that's fact. P.S. It's okay to feel relief as you move into the next stage too. Yep, I know it. Thank you, Frank Humphreys. Thank you, Panda Kelly. We did a lot for him, but he deserved it. My mom kissed a lot of frogs before she wound up meeting the true love of her life. And in September, they would have been married 36 years. She finally found a real one. And I know that I've told you that they met in ham radio class. What I didn't tell you is that he walked in to that class thinking that it was an advanced knitting class. Because that was my stepdad. Grief is hard, but it really does help when you know you did everything right by him. All the things you did for him come back to you as he'd have wished. Thank you. Bo Beats, hi Cricks and fellow dirty stay-ups. Big hugs to you, my friend. Thank you. P.S. I just told my grandpa Gus to show Jerry a proper welcome to the afterlife, which I'm told is far superior to this earthly abode. I'm sure it is. Let me think about this total request porp report. Outrageous outfits and Duke Ferguson, Hubble, Porpington. I don't know why I need to add the third onto that, but for some reason I do, which is weird. But yes, Roni was his cow, and they loved each other so much. Timber June. Yes, you feel it. We were so relieved when the end happened for my mom. Love you all. Love you right back, Timber. And yeah, it is relief. And yes, there is now a flurry of activity of things we need to get handled, but Mom got a lot off of her plate today. It's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. I have no idea how we're going to afford everything. I have no idea, how we're going to get like memorial cards printed up. I'm going to have to consult with Mom, and we'll write an obituary that we can put up on the funeral home's website because and then I'll just share out the link because $500 to put it in the fucking paper. Jen Marie, hi. Thank you for sending love. Yes, much love to Mrs. Cricket's mom, and I've been passing that on for y'all. Xenu Marlene to Jerry and Roni. Jerry was a knitter. Yeah, he made socks, and he thought that he was going to an advanced knitting class, and he walked in the wrong door and wound up in ham radio class. Met my mother. They eventually got together, and when they applied for their ham radio licenses, they got consecutive call signs. The universe knew that they were supposed to be together. And they were a special couple, for sure. And they're special. They continue to be special. A Tito Bandito. Everyone hit the like button over there. Thank you so much, Tito Bandito. Tamber June says we still haven't had her memorial because money and logistics, etc. Yeah, precisely. Shannon C, just listening tonight, heading to bed, but wanted to say I'll be thinking of you and your mom, and I hope that there's a peace that comes to you soon to you both, knowing that he's no longer in pain. We both have that. We both are experiencing that peace. And we know that we did everything that we could for him. And we both know that we would do it again. Do you have any siblings? I feel like yes, but maybe I'm wrong. My older sister passed away almost 3 years ago. And my younger brother is still around. He's in this town. And he has been coming out more and more frequently. We knew when he brought the hospital bed into the living room the other day that once we got Jerry into it, he wasn't going to be leaving it again. And the timing was perfect. So, yes. Hey, Bilf. It's good to see you. Duff, I have to leave for work, lovely pallies. Cricket, rest up with your mama, my dear, and hopefully catch you dirty stay-ups again soon. Absolutely. Thank you so much for being here. Tamber June says the house I grew up in California had a ham radio room in the garage. My mom learned from her grandpa, and she showed me a bit before we sold the equipment. Nice. I love it. And Bilf, you sent me something earlier. By the way, if y'all can't see Bilf's comment, he's one of the ones that for some reason Top Chat hides. So at the top of the chat it'll say top chat and have a little down arrow. Click that and switch to either live chat or all chat. And that way you can see everybody who's here. Bilf, you sent me a link earlier, and then you apologized when I told you that Jerry had passed. It was not inappropriate, and you need to know that. Every bit of levity that I can get, I need. 100% right now. So I'm actually really glad that you sent that. And there's zero need to apologize. And I'm going to say it out loud here so that you hear it even more than when I texted to you that there's no need to apologize. I'm really glad you sent that. Really glad that you sent it to me. I know the consecutive call signs, absolutely mind-blowing. CEA and CEB were the last three letters of their respective call signs for my mom and Jerry. It was amazing. Hello, Marla Dillard, and hello, Drayton. Oh my God, I almost slept through. Hi, Cricket, relieved for Jerry. You and Mom, the funeral home will guide you through. Have my other emails gotten through? They probably have. I haven't been looking at them. Oh yeah, we didn't do that. I know you're used to being on autopilot, but you'll heal in your own time, whatever that is. Yeah. Yeah. Sophia, I think I'm processing. I feel like I'm doing okay because watching this process 24/7 has kind of prepared me. I'm not trying to be stoic. I'm letting the feelings happen as they happen. But I feel like I'm doing okay. And again, grief is a motherfucker. So it's going to be what it's going to be, but I'm feeling pretty good about it. Largely because I know that we did everything for him. I know that he passed peacefully, and he did so where he wanted to be. Had he been just shoved in a hospital or a nursing home, I would have been upset. And I probably would have been a lot more fucked up than I am right now. So I'm in a really good space. Teresa Dawson, catching up on 1.25 speed, sending you all big hugs. Thank you very much. Hello, Tracy R. Good to see you. Pat Jonas, I'm so sorry for your loss. Relieved he's no longer suffering. You and me both, babe. Smartass mode engaged? Hell yeah, Drayson. Bring it. Room raid from Jen. Thank you, Miss Sunrise Dawn. Thank you, Scooter Mom. I'm so glad. Thank you, Shar, for getting that porp report together. What we need to do right now, because we're really late on that, and all the reminders are good reminders, is night meds. Take your night meds. It's a modern pharmacology. Night meds, time for night meds. They can help your physiology. Take them well before you go to sleep. They work while you're busy counting sheep. When you take your night meds, it's a happy, healthy snooze time, a snory snooze time. You'll have a sleepy time. Night meds. Remember to sip first so the things don't stick. Damn right, Drayson. He got to leave from home. Hello, Kim White, and hello, Susan P. Papa Smurf said he can't be here, but wanted to send his love. Well, thank you, Papa Smurf. Tracy R., so sorry for your loss. He was glad he was with those who loved him. Absolutely. Rain, the meds are kicking in. Love you, Cricket, and give your mom my condolences. I will. Enjoy your night meds and sleep sweet, honey. Give Joe a big hug for me too, please. I know I am always nagging you to take your meds. You just did spirit fingers. Thank you, Timber June. Goosebump. Thank you, honey. You know what? I'm not sad. I'm not sad. I'm sad about the situation and that he had to wind up with cancer because fuck cancer. But I'm not sad about the way he went. And I'm not sad at the rapidity of the decline. I'm not. Hey, fraud. Good to see you. Thank you for your condolences. Rain, you have an antibiotic and Benadryl added to your night meds, so extra sleepy. Ooh, that Benadryl will kick you right in the ass, too. Benadryl's no joke. Jazzy Girl Sarah. Hi, Cricket. Hugs and love to you. And your mom. Rest easy, Jerry. I'm so very sorry for your loss. Thank you. Hello, Kim D. I saw you in here earlier and I didn't say something, but thank you. Thank you. Hey, Jen. Good to see you, sweetheart. Miss Sunrise Dawn. My night meds are also kicking in. Sending love, hugs, and condolences to you and Mrs. Cricket's mom. Thank you. And yes, Jazzy Girl Sarah. Fuck cancer. So mad. We do have a song from Shut Up Matt. I'm going to pull it up. No X. I don't want you. What was I trying to get at? Messenger. Here we are. And thank you everyone for being here, for showing up, all 58 of you. I had to go live tonight because I need you so much. You make a huge, huge difference in my life. And you made a huge difference in the last days of my stepdad's life and in my mom's life. Thank you, all of you, for being here. All right, let's hear. Wait, let me hit the vape another time. Let's hear what Shut Up Matt has to say.
Aye, man, you can't live in your stuck with every table. Aren't you young? But please take your meds. You can think you under the table. David Hume, good at good Hume, good old Friedrich Hegel, and Wittgenstein was a beery swine, was just a slosh to Schlegel. There's nothing Nietzsche couldn't teach you about the raising of the wrist. Socrates himself was permanently pissed. John Stuart Mill after young free will after half a pint of shandy was particularly ill. Plato, they say, could stick it away. Half a crate of whiskey every day. Aristotle was a bugger for the bottle. Hobbes was fond of his dram. And many Descartes was a drunken fart. I drink, therefore I am. Yes, Socrates himself is particularly missed. A lovely old little thinker, but a bugger when he's pissed.
Oh, the Philosopher's Song. Thank you so much. Shut Up, Matt. Thank you. I appreciate that. Goosebump, are you going to bed as well, sweetheart? Yes, my night meds have kicked in, so I can't stay. Just wanted to stop by and give you my love and support. Thank you so much, Goosebump. I love you right back, honey, and I appreciate your love and your support. Yeah, it is Old Home Week, right? We've got Jen Marie here. How do I know this? Maybe it's all sea shanties drinking songs. It's Monty Python, Timber June. That's how you know it. That's how you know it, because it's Monty Python. I do love the Philosopher's Song. Yep. So thank you. Shut up, Matt. And cheers to you. I should do responsible YouTuber things, right? The like, subscribe, notifications, get all notifications. I'm trying to remember. I have no idea what's going on right now. People are like, what do you need? I have no idea. No idea. And I likely won't. But you know that you get to fall apart on me just because you're naturally stoic doesn't mean you don't get to fall apart sometime. Sophia, let me tell you, I have been putting off a nervous breakdown for literally decades. Yes, please feel free to tip your cruise goddess. Thank you, Marla Dillard. Down below in the description box, not only do I have a link so you can help somebody else in the community, but I also have all the ways that you can reach me, my email address, the P.O. box. I have my Amazon wish list, which y'all made me put in there. I have the PayPal and the Venmo that Denver Steve-O made me get. Both of those immediately available. And also, YouTube doesn't get to devour 30% of that. So anything that goes to PayPal or Venmo is entire and complete. Yes, I've been putting it off for years, Barbara. 100%. I have decided that when I finally do have my complete breakdown, it's going to be fucking spectacular. I have no idea what it's going to look like, but it's going to be one for the ages. So yeah, if you want to hit that tip jar, you can do so via Super Chat, you can do so via membership, or you can do so via PayPal or Venmo. They're both there. Always look on the bright side of life was a favorite of Tamber June's when she was a kid. Yes, pissed in the UK means drunk. Yep, 100%. And I always see the silver lining now, which is funny because when I went to the alcohol store the other day so that I could make sure to have more Vodak, I always look at the discount bins, whatever they've got on sale. And I didn't even realize it until this evening, but this is backwards and you're not going to be able to read it, but it is a cab. It is a bottle of Cabernet Sauvignon. And it is called Silver Lining, which I think is kind of perfect. Also, when Mom keep you on speed dial during that breakdown, girl, I will, because I imagine you might be able to get a paper out of it. You could get published in scientific journals after my breakdown, for sure. Fuck, what was I just going to say? I don't recall. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I would sleep all night and fight heliocentrism all day. Yeah, you'll be able to write an entire paper. And if you need more background on my trauma history and everything else, you'll be able to, I'm more than happy to provide it just so that you have background. Well, okay, let's just have an update. Drumroll, please. 113,138 views. Holy shit. Yes, Michelle, my stepfather passed this morning at 8 a.m. with no fanfare, no struggle, no seizure, no agitation. He just stopped breathing. Why do you think I'm telling you get to fall apart? I know your stoic dumbass too well. Oh, fact, Sophia, and I hear you. I hear you. And I thank you. I appreciate you. People, places, and perspectives. Hi. My condolences about your stepdad. I haven't checked in for a while and saw your title. So sorry. Thank you. I'm actually not sorry. He had a good run. He had a hell of a good run. And he made it to 88. And that's not that's nothing to sneeze at. I heard somebody saying that I needed carbs. I did have carbs tonight. I had a massive I had an entire can of Chef Boyardee ravioli. This is so trashy. But I got them at the grocery store a couple nights ago when my brother brought me, and they were on sale and they looked really fucking good. And Mom and I are both saying, we don't give a fuck what we eat over the next couple of days. We're going to eat what sounds good, what tastes good, and that's what we're doing. And we don't give a fuck. Diets, who cares? Also, this is hilarious. So I laid down to go to sleep this afternoon, and I got a phone call from a local number, so I answered it. I'm glad that I did, because the person on the other end of the line informed me that, or reminded me rather, that I had scheduled my colonoscopy. It's for next Wednesday. So she's like, were you able to see the instructions that we sent to your portal? I said, I would have if I'd been paying attention to anything on the internet right now. In conjunction with hospice, I've been helping to take care of my stepfather who was dying, and he has actually passed at 8:00 this morning. So I've not been really paying attention to that stuff, but I will look at it. I promise. So next Tuesday, we go and meet with the pastor at the church. Next Wednesday, I go and have the ass cam. So as soon as we get home from the church, which is happening in like the morning at like 10 a.m. or whatever, then I'll come home and I will begin the last stage of hardcore colonoscopy prep. KFC, what the fuck? Yes, I want that right now. Thank you, Dragonfly. Wine gave me headaches, and oh my God, I should get one for Pretty. Yeah. My breakdown was insane, says Tamber June, and I was locked in a hotel with COVID. My therapist on speed dialing, calling me 3 times a day. Don't want to do that again. Well, I've never had a breakdown, but I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be so cathartic. Pat Jonas, your dad passed while sleeping too. That's, you know what? It's the best way to go, I think. Tamber June, my Grammy died in the living room too. It was frustrating. People weren't treating her with dignity until I got there and started yelling. She passed when I wasn't there. Many family members were there though. We did everything that we could to make sure that he was treated with dignity and respect the whole time. I've been trying my hand at AI and made a few for you. Sent an email. Thank you, Bo Beats. I'll check those out. Yes, what sounds and tastes good? Don't give a fuck. Carbs. Jen Marie thinks she's been in a mental breakdown for 40 years. Girl. Pat Jonas just had some cold KFC. Fuck yes. Trashy as hell and completely delicious. Get after that shit. Yes, it was good that he could pass it home with us here. Absolutely. And this is where he wanted to be. Should we coordinate our bowel prep? I got to do one for an endometriosis scan. Oh my God. Sure, we could. We could totally do that. Bowel prep is gross. Yep. 100%. Did you just hear ass cam? Yes, you did. My very first colonoscopy is happening. Please ask for the low volume prep. Game changer. What they're doing, instead of giving me the gallon of dish liquid that they like to call Go Lightly, they're doing over the counter thing where I take 4 Dulcolax and then I mix an entire bottle of Miralax into a bottle of Gatorade of my choice and do all that and install seat belts and grab bars on the shitter because I'm going to be spending the rest of the time there. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Sophia says, a doctor that knew our situation reminded my brother of something you should hear. You'll have to adjust to having time and time for yourself again. Yes, I know. And that's going to be a challenge. A colonoscopy is far less embarrassing than getting colon cancer. Pick one. Yep. And that's why I'm totally cool with doing it. I just don't know that I'm going to be up to live streaming it. I'm sorry, Belf. How big of a joker was Jerry? Oh, huge. Huge. That guy was mischievous. CO Bill bowel prep tips banned by Restream and the WHO. I love you, Bill. They check up my butt and down my throat way too often. It's so funny how much my surgeon knows about my insides. You know what? What I love is that you wind up getting glossy glamour shots of your insides. And I dig that. I won't eat that many carbs on Monday and Tuesday. I'm going to behave. A Tito Bandito has done 4 colonoscopies. If you knew you'd get them too, educate yourself, please, about colon cancer. Yeah, this is my very first one. And even though we could do the poop in a box thing, my doctor and I both totally agree that I should go through the camera thing first to get a baseline of everything. And I'm okay with that. I'm totally fine with it. I'm not mad about it at all. I can't have any lemon Gatorade anymore because of the choice I made so many years ago. I'm so sorry, Tamper June. Take an iPad or phone with you to the bathroom. Oh, girl, Jen Marie, I got that phone ready and I'm going to have that shit charged. Carry on. My husband did the colonoscopy prep today. ASCAM is tomorrow. May he remain positive in all things except test results. Seatbelts and grab bars on the shitter. Damn right, Jazzy Girl Sarah. Clear foods, so much better on your gut. Yep. I would be happy to show photos of my insides later, Tamber June. Absolutely. I just got a huge lol out of Michael for live streaming colonoscopy joke. Fuck yes. I think my GI is strangely flirtatious and I think I like it. Nice. So can we expect some Jerry the Friendly Ghost pranks? Oh, Sophia. Yes. Yes, we can. A good friend of mine had her early colon cancer caught by the ASCAM. Surgery, no chemo or radiation. She's doing great. Fuck yeah, I love that. Yes, and a charger, Tamber June, 100%. Jazzy Girl Sarah, they recommend you start getting them when you turn like 50. I'll be turning 52 this year. It's my first ASCAM. Okay, screen me. My brain's impression of him has been Robin Williams / Popeye. Works out then. Jerry was the quiet type. But he was also the that's what she said kind of type. when we were all teenagers, he would have belching contests with the girls in the house. Yeah. I mean, he was that kind of guy. We got the cops called on us once because we were in the park near our house and he was teaching me some self-defense, apparently with a knife, and somebody called the cops because they thought he was attacking me. I don't remember it, but Willow told me about it earlier this evening. Ah, after my dad died, he liked messing with our lights. He was a jokester too. Right on. Ooh, pill cams. That would be awesome. Jeannie says, when I was in recovery, my eyes were closed. My BFF said I was scrolling my finger on my hand as if it was my iPhone. Sure, absolutely. For what it's worth, Michael also just said to me, she seems a lot more free. Yeah. Yeah. It's been, and thank you, Michael. Thank you so much. He wasn't a burden. I didn't consider him a burden, but it is a weight off of my shoulders. But now I just gotta take care of mom. And that's gonna be challenging because she's challenging sometimes, you know? If it ain't one thing, it's your mother. My mom passed of colon cancer, so I've been having them since my 30s. Okay. Endometriosis related. Okay. You know what I really want to know? Maybe a little weird, but was he nice to you? Shar? Yes. He was one of the kindest people that I've ever known. And considering his past, his parents sucked. He had an abusive upbringing. He had horrible siblings who treated him terribly. And he was trained by the military to be a killer. He could easily have become one of the worst humans in the world. And he chose differently. He broke that cycle. And broke it completely. He shattered it. He was never that guy. When I knew him, he was never that guy. He was incredible. He was so good to my mom. And we hadn't seen that before because she had been raising the three of us by herself for a long time. We hadn't seen that kind of treatment of our mother, that kind of respect, the kindness, the everything. And he treated us the same way. I have literally nothing but good things to say about him. He was nice to me. He was kind to me. He accepted that I was a complete fucking weirdo. Because our whole family were complete fucking weirdos. But yeah, he was great. He was absolutely fantastic to the whole family and to all of the strays that we picked up along the way. There was a girl that my brother had dated for a while, but then they just kind of reverted to being really good friends. And she had dreadlocks and black nail polish and everything else. And there was some kind of a party. And she came up to him when she got there. And his brother looked at her and said, "What is that?" And Jerry just smiled real, real big and said, That's That's a hug. And he stood up and he got a fantastic hug from her and gave one right back. His brother didn't understand it, but there's a lot that his brother didn't understand. So that's the kind of guy that we're dealing with. He didn't give a single fuck if you looked weird, if you were, as I said before, gay, straight, black, white, native, mixed, whatever, trans, totally accepting. He accepted everybody. As long as you were respectful and kind, he was going to be the same way back to you. Making almost midnight shrimp scampi. Ooh, Amanda, that sounds delicious. Good, Barbara. I'm glad that you're not crying. You and Michael just said a wait at the same time. That's delightful. Kind is so fucking lucky for a father person thing. Yeah. Yeah. He was good to me, my mom, my brother, my sister, and all of the strays that we dragged into the house. It's amazing how some of the very best humans come from the very worst circumstances. Amanda in Alaska, you are not fucking joking. Did y'all ever go on vacation? Not really vacation so much. Although we did go on a couple of family cruises. Yes, we did. I could, Shar. Thank you. I'm not sure whether or not Mom's going to ask me to speak at the service, but if she does, I'll go back and watch this at 1:17, 1 hour 17 minutes, and take some notes. He understood how hurt felt like and was kind because of that and embraced life. Yes, Sophia. We went on a couple of family cruises after my mom's really massive car accident that almost killed her. We did. And we had a great time. And he loved it. He sounds like a guy that everybody should get to know. You're not wrong, Jeannie. You're not totally not wrong. He's something else. Everyone deserves kindness and a soft place to call home. What a gem of a human. Sleep sweet, Jerry. Yes, Sarah. Yes. Sounds like you're describing yourself, not just Jerry. I don't know that I would give myself that kind of a compliment, but he definitely deserved it. But thank you, Barbara. I know I should probably be kinder to myself, but Drayton sounds like your grandpa. That's amazing. Yep. 100%. Zeno Marlene to Jerry. I got a doctor to take your picture so you can look at you from inside as well. Oh, I know the vapors. Shut up, Matt. We would give you the compliment, bitch. Take it. Okay, Shar. I'll take it. You got me. Thank you. On that note, I appreciate y'all, and I'm probably going to sign off. I have no idea who's coming over tomorrow, what's happening tomorrow. Bah humbug, you're so that and more. Thank you, Barbara. I have no idea day to day what's going to be happening. I know that I'll be able to get in touch with Devin. I know that Willow will be here when she can be. Oh, the Porpington report. Yes, Shar, thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Holy shit. It's a sound on. Okay. Okay, so in honor of his amazing age reached, we found the grandpa-iest grandpa outfit we could. Oh, got some flannel in there. Oh, no cardigan. Henry, look cute for cricket, please. Thank you. And in honor of his youth, highway to the danger zone. USA, 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 USA. We think this is sort of inspired by the American flag, but we're not really sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo! Say hi, Blipey. Thank you so much, Shar. That was incredible. I love Total Request Live Porpington Report. That's amazing. May Danger becoming a member. Thank you so much. Welcome to the corner booth. Welcome to being a dirty stay up. Cheers. Hello, Titkos Nagyon. Good to see you. Tamber June, love you. I know things will be crazy, but I hope you all can get some rest and set boundaries. Yes. Take care of yourselves. Good night, friends and fellow nasties. Yes. The lovely nasties. Yes, Henry and his little cardigan are amazing. Millie the dandelion. Hey, beautiful humans. Hey, cricket darling. I'm sending you all my love and always. Thank you. Thank you, sweetheart. So true. The best people come from the worst circumstances forever. Oh, you snuck us into the Har office. Delightful. We're so sneaky. They do need Starfleet uniforms. Oh my God. Yeah, the camo totally came through, Shar. You've got a little Rambo porp. Good night, Dwayne Gloves. I will get some rest. I think that tomorrow both of us are going to sleep in, and it's going to be fucking glorious. Cutest little grandpa porp. Right now, though, thank you so much for hanging out for me, hanging out with me, being here for me, all of the messages, the texts, the emails, the everything. I know I didn't get to a whole lot tonight, but gosh, I appreciate you guys so hard. You've been absolutely amazing. I am going to sleep the fuck out of that shit. Please continue. Kim White, thank you for keeping me in your thoughts and sending the positive vibes. We'll take all of them we can get because I know we're both going to need them. Thank you so much. I am filled with gratitude from all of y'all, for all of y'all. Be well. Sleep sweet. Stay safe. Hello. Okay, so you're in Budapest. Very nice. I've not been there yet, but I would like to. I love you so much. I love you right back, Jazzy Girl Sarah. Y'all are amazing. He is free now. He is free now, and I love that about him. Oh my. Millie the dandelion sent us Belgian buns, but they don't look like Belgian buns. You know what they look like. Millie, can I show the photo of you as well? I'm so happy to see your face, but I don't know if you want me to show it on the stream. You held his hand. We'll hold yours. Yes, Tamber June, you had it spelled right the first time. Yep, with a G. The Porps are telling me it's not fun being American right now. No, it's not. It's absolutely not. Have a fantastic whenever it is, wherever you are. I can. You guys, you get to see what Millie looks like. Here's our beautiful girl. Look at Millie the dandelion. Look how cute she is. I can't stand it. Millie, if I were over there, I would totally date you. 100%. You're beautiful. And I love gangly armed hugs. Thank you. Right now, y'all, I need to get some rest. Where's the thing? Here we go. She is gorgeous, isn't she, Sophia? It's one more for the road. Xenu. Whoa, whoa, whoa. One more sip ought to get it. One big nap, I'ma get it. One more for the road. Thank you so much, everyone. I will full coma sleep. I will. Amanda in Alaska is about 5 minutes from done for sure. Oh no, you're gorgeous, Millie, and don't you even try to deny it. If I have to take the compliments, you have to take the compliments. You're fucking stunning. Hey, Shaquille, good to see you. You heard that song on the radio yesterday, Sarah. Excellent. We might have, Shar. I don't know. Seems mostly harmless, though, so I'm not going to sweat it. I love y'all. And I'm so happy that you chose to spend this time with me this evening. I will be back here tomorrow. Same bug time. Same bug channel. In the meantime, peace to you.